Hello, everyone. Welcome to my comprehensive project, which is just a share of all the highlights of our semester together in literacy assessments and interventions. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and we're going to see all of my presentation. So for our Teal 481 virtual semester, I had 4 topics that I decided to talk about. So for my first topic, I decided to talk about our tutoring. The tutoring this semester was very, very interesting and a great learning experience. Some highlights that I saw from this was the lesson planning for one student. It was very, very great to look at one student and to think about what ways we can reach the student in different subtopics of literacy, and to just follow one student and know that the lessons we were creating were for an actual student and not just for a fake classroom for some of our other internship courses. And then we carried out our lessons weekly. So we got to see these students grow for a whole semester. And we got to see our lessons build on each other. Instead of just building 1 or 2 lessons, we got to build 1 or 2 lessons every week to show students that they can do this. And then we got to be with our students for a whole semester and get to know them and learn how they learn. So we got to see kind of the true essence of teaching, like the whole background of getting to see how well they learned. The second topic that I chose to talk about was sharing our lessons. Over here I have the words helping learn and learning from. So we looked into other perspectives and getting ideas from other people. And we also were critiqued and praised. So we learned how to share our ideas and to see different people's perspectives and their ideas. And we also learned how to be critiqued and praised. I was a huge fan of looking at other lessons and seeing how the other people did things and learning that that was a good idea for that lesson. And we helped each other learn and we learned from each other. Just gonna go through these. And then we learned about our theory of reading profile. I always find this interesting. We've done this in a class before. I don't know if you, since we've all been there, I don't know if all of you have taken it in the past, but I have. And it's very interesting to finding out how we're most aligned with teaching and our feelings about reading instruction. It was very interesting to see how mixed I was in the way that I see how we teach reading and see how we learn to read. And my first and then final score are to the right. I took this another time throughout the semester just to give myself an idea of if I was still in the same alignment or not. So, and it was around the 90, 91 range as well. So my first score was a 90 and my second score was a 91. So I didn't really change throughout the semester, but I did change a little bit because I had a 91. And then a huge highlight for me was Mrs. Broman Miller's read alouds. She was amazing at getting us involved in her read alouds. I said, this one is easy. From her going to the farm to getting in the snow, she outdid herself. I enjoyed learning how to get into character involving when reading to my students. A huge thing with this one is that we got to see at how our students get to see us read. And she showed us how they're going to see us read to them, hopefully, because she got into character and she showed us that the more involved you are, the more involved they are. So it may take getting out of your comfort zone and going out and getting all dressed up for a book and a read aloud, but they're going to enjoy that and they're going to remember that read aloud for a long time. So in all, those were the highlights from our semester together. And I wanted to say thank you to every one of you for being there on our ride together.